What's going on, y'all?
Surprise, bitches!
We back. Welcome back to Underground Nerd Nation.
Oh, it's been too long.
It's been a
I know
long
y'all probably
time.
kind of mad at us.
Oh God,
We're sorry.
It wasn't on purpose. There was a lot.
there's a lot of life
going
events
on.
that happen.
The vid, babies.
Vid, babies.
Oh,
Multiple.
so much, multiple.
So since y'all last seen us, it basically went. Camden had a baby. Congratulations, Camden.
Thank you. She's healthy. I love her. Everything's good.
And then Adrian got COVID.
Had me down, son.
Coronavirus.
That Rona ain't nothing to play with, boy.
I heard she hit hard too.
Harder than Mike Tyson.
And then our man Dash had a baby.
Harder than Dash's BB cuts.
Damn. He ain't even here to defend himself.
I don't care. I'll do it for him. Fuck you, bitch. I got you, Dash.
But yeah, then Dash had a baby. And Dash baby came kind of late because he told us like,
He said Tuesday, and then it was Tuesday.
and we didn't hear nothing from Dash. So then Wednesday came and we was like, hey Dash, what's up? Then Thursday came and that's when he had the baby.
So congrats, Dash,
Congrats,
on your healthy baby girl.
Legit, the message read, well, I'm at the hospital.
Legit.
So quick. I was
So
like,
random and out of nowhere.
What?
I'm at
Like,
the
what happened?
hospital.
You stub your toe? You all right? You good?
Came out of nowhere. I was like, okay.
So yeah, man, we had a lot of life events going on, but you know, we back.
We back.
We are
Back in this bitch. Surprise, motherfucker. All rise.
But with that being said, our man Dash is still out. Everybody's good. The baby's good.
Everybody's
ex-mama's-
healthy.
Everybody's good. But they're not necessarily issue. I don't know how to explain it. Just know that he's taking care of business. He got his hands full, so that's why
He's
he
a
couldn't be
new
here.
parent.
Yeah.
It's a new thing,
Brand
new
new.
endeavor. So
New journeys.
absolutely.
And
He just got a new achievement. You got a new trophy.
he got an Xbox achievement.
Achievement unlocked.
Boy,
Daddy.
you know he don't play Xbox.
But that's why I said it. You got an Xbox achievement.
Oh boy, you know he gonna curse you.
He probably is.
That Xbox achievement read, I to Pappy.
Jack-a-lite.
The second achievement said, eyes tied, boss.
He's like, the pie's hot.
Oh, man.
Got my toe stuck in the bottle.
But Dash, man, we love you. We
love
wish you
you.
was here.
Yes, sir. And then also, big weekend here. Me and Kesson,
My birthday was yesterday.
just go.
Camden's birthday is tomorrow.
Woo.
So it's our birthday weekend.
Yeah. Aquarius life.
Gang, gang.
Gang, son. Don't look at us like that.
What you want me to say? Capricorn season, son.
Well, you outnumbered right now, bro.
I'm all alone.
Ain't nobody here to tell me.
That's Eddie Murphy.
But before we get too far, in case you don't know already, I'm Keston, a.k.a. DJ Nexus.
I'm Camden, a.k.a. I be the pappy.
I'm Adrian.
You lame brother. He's always... Why you look like that?
I mean, y'all always coming in with the DJ Nexus and the random
You know me, bro.
AKAs. I'm
You know, my shit's like one of them, like...
you Johnny on the spot.
Nah, man, I'm one of them question boxes when you hitting Mario Kart.
You like a
never know
Mr.
what you gonna
Meeseeks?
No, Mr. Meeseeks, keep me alive forever. We're only supposed to be alive for this long.
I've been here for 3 days, an eternity. Oh, man.
Yo, I finally got to that part.
Oh, you did?
I did. The Mr. Meeseeks, I was dying laughing.
Yo, Rick and Morty is something,
We
bro.
try to tell you.
I'm with you now.
Rick and Morty is
That shit was funny.
gold. Then what's the raggedy ass Mr. Meeseeks box? The Debo one?
The Kirkland brand. That dude had a cigarette. What do you want?
I see. I ain't got that far.
Yo, they make a great value brand, Mr. B6 box. It's called Kirkland. It's hilarious.
I'll get caught up.
Oh, we in here.
But on today's episode, we're gonna do something a little different. Instead of focusing on one topic, we're gonna cover several topics of stuff that happened while we was gone.
Because a lot has happened.
So the first thing is
That's an understatement.
Oh,
Yeah, you're right.
Oh God,
You're right.
But the first thing we're gonna get off is what we thought of Hawkeye.
Swish. YouTube.
He said swish.
YouTube, that was the jump shot boy. That was that Kobe.
So can I say this real quick?
Yeah,
This goes out to Patrick, Mr. Phenom.
cause he been on your head.
He been on my head. Hawkeye was good, bro.
Oh, you gonna salute Patrick, but not me? What?
Although I will say, no, Patrick been in his head in the
Yo, he
comments
been
every chance
tagging me on Facebook.
Oh, I know. I had his back. Because Hawkeye was great. And we knew this from the beginning.
Hawkeye was good, man. Hawkeye
It was good?
It was great.
Okay, that's better.
But all I'm gonna say
happy.
is Hawkeye's still a bum ass character. I'm sorry. It is what it is.
Yo, the Pym particle arrow?
Look, we'll get in. That shit was fire. I ain't gonna lie. That's the hardest arrow I've ever seen.
That man was doing some work.
Bro, he shot that thing. I was like, yo, stop.
Hawkeye, let me tell you how Hawkeye as a character plays. Because obviously this man is really just a man. There's nothing special about this. And he's weathered at this point. This man has been...
I was about to say, Disney did a good job of playing into the fact that I am just human.
Right.
Taking on all this stuff.
But the part when he was in the abandoned factory fighting the deaf chick and he was getting waxed until my man put his hands on that bow and arrow and then the tables turned. I ain't never seen a flip that hard in a long time. That dude flipped harder than goddamn the Nets trading characters right now. These dudes flipping characters like pancakes. Yo, that move, he put that bow and arrow in his hand and cleaned out the whole space in no time flat and freed chick over here. Yo, how do you, she over here, how'd you do that? Still duct taped to the animal.
Still trying to get loose.
Still trying to get loose. She over here like, what are you doing? I need help. Man said, grazed dude in the shoulder and let her
So here's the thing. Hawkeye, you said was weathered, right?
Yeah.
He falls into the anime category. Don't fuck with the old man.
Don't fuck with him.
That dude he's seasoned,
Seasoned.
and the dude knows how to kill.
He's seasoned with Old Bay.
Oh, a lot of old bay, boy. He got the whole pack. he got the leader pack.
Right?
Oh, man.
You don't open up the shake side. You open up the spoonful side.
You open up the
Poor
whole
side.
top.
The poor side. That's what it is.
The poor side.
You open up the poor side.
Like he's in that era to where like, I just don't care no more.
Right. He trying to be with his family.
Exactly. That's all he needs to care about, And,
Right.
Yo, shout out to Hawkeye's wife. She's a real one.
She is a real one.
Because she was basically, the whole movie, she was like, all right, go take care of your business. Just make sure you come back.
Exactly. Yo, she knew
was like,
what was up. She
that's
knew
a
what
real
was up.
one.
She was like, I know you got to do this and blah, blah, blah. The kids will be fine. I was like, yo, she a real one. She a real one. And then shout out to Haley Steinfeld. You make the perfect Kate Bishop. She killed that role. She killed that role.
I'm sorry. As soon as you said Kate Bishop, all I could think about is Elena. Ain't that her name?
Yep.
Oh, you talking about
White Widow?
White Widow.
Yes, Kate Bishop.
Yes, Kate
you don't
Bishop.
want to have hot
But yo,
sauce with your
hold
mac
up.
and cheese?
Let me talk about that real quick. Because when she first ran into Kate Bishop and she just kept saying her name, it's her. I'm just thinking she's doing it because it's her. And then the girl asked her, like, why you keep saying my name? And then she explained. She was like, I just want you to know that I know who you are and I can find you quickly. That would scare the shit
Bro,
out of
White
me.
Widow is no joke.
That would scare the mess out of me.
Yo, she's got to be the greatest character added to this
Did
new
you not
this
see
new
the
roster.
fear in Hawkeye's eyes when he was like, "Yo, there's a Black Widow after me."
He said it.
Funny
things
games
just
is
got
over.
real. He basically like things just got real.
You go home, tell the LARPers to go home. I got to deal with this.
Yo, he was like, yo, you really don't understand. Like, Yelena is a problem.
Yo, Yelena is that
Yelena's
chick.
a problem. Like, don't get me wrong. Natasha Romanoff is Black Widow.
True.
You know, Natasha's always been that Joan. Like, she literally was calling from 1,000 miles away, and these people were invading a building, and literally was not doing anything like that of the nature. And so
we got fans outside.
We got
So literally, Yelena, I don't know. Would you say she's a little bit more?
She's a little bit more ruthless.
Savage?
Yeah, she's a little bit more ruthless than Natasha.
the moral compass is pointed south on Yelena.
I mean, she's pretty savage. Like,
I'll agree to
yo,
that.
she was legit going to kill Clint Barton.
All day.
She was going to kill him. Like, you know, I don't
No
want to
rem-
hear what you got to say. Blah blah blah.
No
Yo,
remorse.
you got to die.
No,
But
no F's given.
like, she told Kate Bishop, "Yo, I
I'm
could kill
going to
you.
kill him, and I can kill you too if
Yo,
you
I could have
keep
killed
getting in
you
my way.
10 minutes ago."
Did we expect any less because it was Endgame, right? Because now we got to go back, right? So in Endgame, when it was Black Widow and Hawkeye on the ledge, that happened in Endgame, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So they were sparring.
Infinity War.
That was Infinity War?
Was it Infinity War?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, it was. My bad.
Okay, so Infinity War, when they're sparring, trying to figure out what's going on, Black Widow easily.
Oh, it was in game. I'm sorry.
Okay. Either one, y'all let us know in the comments because we're confused right now. But when they're on the cliffside and they're fighting and sparring, Natasha easily won. Hawkeye's that dude, but she's a different
Natasha's
breed.
different.
I was about to say
A whole
Hawkeye,
different breed.
Hawkeye is that dude at long distance, but if you talk about close
Hand-to-hand
quarters
combat?
Oh, nah, you're not fucking with
No.
Natasha.
So she had that wrapped. And just from the events of Black Widow, knowing how bad Yelena is, I didn't expect anything different than Hawkeye. And we saw what we needed to
saw
see.
what we needed to do. Yeah.
It made sense. I would have been more upset at that series if Hawkeye would have handled business.
You know, I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
it 100. Yo, Yelena is becoming one of my favorite characters now in this new universe.
Because I was about to say,
Like,
at first,
she is amazing.
I was a little hurt that they got rid of Natasha. Mm-hmm. And especially after the whole thing with Disney and
Yeah.
she's never coming back, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, man. But then Yelena showed up.
And I'm
And,
like,
and Yelena is like sarcastically funny too. And she's
which is
freaking savage.
which is even more scary. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's sarcastic, funny. Damn, I'll kill you in 2 seconds. Type
But that's
deal,
what it's like.
right?
It's like a
You know what I'm saying?
sarcastic, cold comedy, like
Yeah,
humor
like,
to her, and it's like I don't know if you're being funny or not.
I want to laugh, but
like I said,
don't want to die.
That's what I'm saying. Like the
Right.
Kate Bishop thing, when she just kept calling her Kate Bishop,
Yeah.
that was funny. But then when
It's
she
hilarious.
explained it, and then you was like, I instantly got chills. I was
Menacing.
like, that is terrifying.
I have a matchup that I really want to see, but I'm gonna wait until we get done with Hawkeye to say it because I don't want to spoil anything else at this
But
point.
the show, all in all, man, that jump was done really well.
It was.
And
Dude, the music,
the music was
oh,
good. That
they matched up every song perfectly.
the score was phenomenal.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And when, one other thing, the fact that they made a like actual musical piece for the theater scene.
No, that's a real musical piece.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
They
what's
actually
crazy.
made a musical about the Avengers.
That was the entire cutscene. I was sitting there waiting.
I was
No,
like,
you know what? First off, fuck you, Disney. No, I'm over here. You already know after credits, after the last episode,
Right.
something's gonna set up
Right.
for the next
Something,
whatever's coming.
whatever
You
the
know,
next
whatever's
thing
about to
is.
come out.
We need that tease.
You
we expect
give me
it.
a whole 4-minute musical and then end it.
A musical that we had already seen 1 minute and 27 seconds of.
Lie, bro. I was upset. I was hurt.
Yo, when I watched the
I
whole,
wasn't upset, but I was kind of like, I felt like I got duped because after the musical, I was still like, okay, where's the end credit?
Exactly. I even scrolled past all the foreign language stuff.
Right. I'm going through the Georgia. All right. Well, there's got to be something. Nothing? Yo, Disney, you really on one right
I'll
now.
tell you something.
I went
Even
straight
because
to Twitter.
you know, once it gets to the end, you know how the screen will shrink to kind of show you it's the end. I still didn't believe it. I still like went over to the screen that was small and like blew it back up. Was like, nah, there's got to be something else. There's got to be
Nothing. Absolutely. I went to Twitter. I was like, yo, there got to be something. Did I miss something? Was there something special? Nothing.
Yo, what was the mom's boyfriend's name in Hawkeye? Because I can't remember his name. Oh, the dude with the sword.
Oh, he's an actual character too. Hold on, I got you.
Because that man had me really confused the whole series. I was like, do I
really
trust
thought
you?
it was him?
Yeah, I was like,
I did
can
too.
I trust you?
I didn't know what to feel about him because the
Yeah.
whole thing, I'm like, you seem shady.
So shady.
You seem shady. And then when
Really shady.
then when Kate Bishop was fighting him and he was like playing around with her basically for the
Right.
first few matches, and then she like took a swipe at him without him looking, and he parried it
Instantly?
not even like troubled parry. It was kind of like.
Yo, that dude was more shady than Electro in Spider-Man. That dude just had problems. Like,
Yeah.
you cannot trust that man.
So
I was worried about him the whole series.
Jack Duskay.
Yeah, Jack.
Duskay. I can't remember I can't say his last name, so I'm sorry. If
When my
I'm
man
butchering it.
walked outside the front,
But he's a character in the comics.
Yo.
He's called Swordsman.
well, obviously
So-
they got that right because my man walked out the front and was like, on guard.
And was like ready for it. Like he was happy. He was like, "Oh snap! I finally get to use this skill."
Yeah.
Like he was ready for it. I was like, "Hey,
This man came out with like a
that man
suited samurai.
That man came out clutch."
So let me ask you this: what was your first thoughts when you seen motherfucking Kingpin?
I was actually about to get into that because the whole movie, the whole series, we thought the swordsman was the one that was shady,
Right.
and the whole time the mom was shady.
The mom was that blew my mind.
That one
bro.
threw me.
And I knew I wasn't
But
going
I
to
didn't
see
really
this.
trust her because she was too calm.
No,
You
I'll tell
feel
you.
me?
I'll tell you when I knew that she was shady when she made that phone call and you didn't know who she made the phone call to, and then you realize it was Yelena.
Oh, that is right. Because that's when you find out that Yelena said, "Yeah, your mom was the one that called me."
Right. And that's when I knew, oh, the mom is twisted. But that's the battle that I really wanted to see was Yelena versus Kingpin. Because that would be a dog fight right there.
So So first off, I just want to say, Vincent D'Onofrio, you are Kingpin.
Yeah.
Please do not recast Kingpin ever.
I was about to say, out of all the Kings, it's only been 2, but he like embodies the role of Kingpin.
It's just like,
In a white suit with a Hawaiian shirt, that man still was hard. I was still intimidated.
yeah,
bro.
it's like it's a ruthless like calmness to him, and that's like you gotta when you Kingpin like King.
But that's Kingpin.
That's
to
what
a
I'm saying,
core,
like
bro.
that roof, like he's intimidating, but he's still so calm.
And the fight between him and Kate Bishop was nasty. Like, Kate Bishop was getting him, but he was just like just shrugging shit off. I'm like, bro, you can't do Kingpin like that. Kingpin's a monster.
That dude took a whole front bumper to the face and got back up and was smashing motherfucker. I was like, yo, bro, chill.
The crazy part about Kingpin is the fact that he owns this whole empire and he can trash you himself, but he's like, man, screw that. I'm about to pay some other people to go ahead and knock these people off.
I
the,
do have
the
a
exact opposite of Jabba the freaking Hutt.
That bum ass motherfucker, knowing he can't fight.
Exact fucking.
Knowing
matter
he
of fact,
can't fight.
I know this is going off topic, but in Boba Fett, hold up, have you seen Boba?
I told you I
Jabba?
had.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm with
slacking.
you. I know.
I'm not
I
gonna
know.
spoil it, but I'm gonna just say his cousins show up, and I instantly got annoyed. I was like, "Why the fuck y'all here?
And
Y'all can't do nothing."
have you finished Boba Fett?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm not all the way caught up.
I won't say anything.
I
Is
just
it done?
Yeah. 7 episodes.
I was about to say,
Your boy's behind. I'm sorry.
the last
people.
episode I saw was when Danny Trejo What's that dude's name?
Yeah.
Played Machete?
Yeah, with the Ragnarok.
So
Yeah, that's the last
I
episode.
did find out how much Jabba the Hutt is worth. It's
Really?
like 18 billion.
Well, that's because he's the kingpin of the Star Wars universe,
So
trading spice,
the
which
man,
is basically
the
some
man's
type
got
of,
bread. I don't know what kind of currency they got or whatever, whatnot, but your man's rich. So there's a reason why he's the kingpin of Star Wars, I guess. But so fun fact, Vincent D'Onofrio, did you know he was the Roach in Men in Black?
Yes.
He was.
Yes. He also had a
do-
role in Pawn Shop Chronicles, which is one of my favorite movies.
The dude's his category and his range is insane. Insane, bro.
But see, that goes back to what I always tell people. It kind of annoys me the fact that you have actors like him and like others, like the guy that played Commissioner Gordon in the Dark Knight series.
Oh, that's my guy, bro.
You know what I'm talking
I
about?
know
So
you're talking about.
he was also in The Fifth Element.
He was the
villain in Fifth
villain in the Fifth Element with the.
Yeah, but he's also been like in a whole bunch of other stuff that I be
his
forgetting
range is
about.
insane.
But that's what I'm saying. Like when you
I
think
know
about
this man's name and I can't remember it.
yeah, but that's the problem right there. The fact that you know who Denzel is, you know who Samuel L. Jackson is, you know who Will Smith is, you know all these other actors, A-list actors, so to speak. But then you got this dude who has ridiculous range.
He's up there. I mean, he's up there with your man from There Will Be Blood. The dude that's won like 7 Oscars, like best actor. Oh man!
But the thing is, like they're always in
I'm
like
gonna remember his
supporting
name later.
roles. They're never like the main role, but they're like phenomenal actors.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And it's crazy to me that you got these people like I said, you can't even think of the dude's name, but you can probably think of every movie he's been in.
Oh yeah, the dude is ridiculous, and him playing Kingpin, like Kingpin showed up, and you was like, oh shit, we just crossed over into uncharted waters because you know when we just seen your boy Daredevil in Spider-Man. Now we see Kingpin and Hawkeye. This is getting real, bro.
Well, they encasing it.
It's getting real. They're really
And let me-
closing this dome.
And let me tell you, when I saw Kingpin, because what was crazy is me and Courtney were laying on the couch, right? So she was laying on me, and we both watching the show because she ain't never seen Daredevil.
Yeah.
So we was watching it, and it got to that scene where you got like the little clip of Kingpin. I sat up, and she was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "That's Kingpin. That's Daredevil's Kingpin." I was like, "Oh snap! Kingpin just came into the MCU. I mean, Daredevil just came into the MCU." Oh shit! Like I was hyped.
I screamed in the house.
And here's the thing.
I was right there with you.
There are roles that are made for certain people. Certain people can just play a certain role. And I personally, the only character that I actually liked from the Daredevil movie was Michael Clark Duncan's interpretation of Kingpin. But Michael Infante, man, that dude is Kingpin. Like, he just gets it.
yeah.
Vincent D'Onofrio is Kingpin.
Yeah.
Like his demeanor and because Kingpin's always been that cat that's like, I don't know. He's a businessman.
He's calm but dangerous.
like he's a business mob man, but like I'll trash you with my own hands if I have to because he is superhuman strength. Like that's what he is.
Because let me tell you, the first time I saw that mug, because at first, you see him in Spider-Man, you just like, oh, that's just a fat,
The
guy.
Spider-Man cartoon.
Yeah, in the Spider-Man car, just a fat guy. That man messing around and fought Spider-Man. I was like,
And trash Spider-Man.
Yo, with the whole...
I was like, what the? Who is you?
This dude out here in a white 3-piece over here
with the purple ascot on?
and busting
And
people head.
busted Spider-Man's head.
Yo,
I was
busting
like,
his head up with a
bruh.
cane. This big lazy
Hard.
dude. This dude don't even look like he can move. Like he fat. Like
and he
big.
over here trashing people. I was like, yo, this man is a problem.
This dude he's strong and got money, bro. You a problem?
You a real
A
problem.
real problem. Yo, I'll tell you another scene in Hawkeye that I loved, and it's back to the Pym Particle era, was the chase scene when they were using the rotational camera in the
God,
back
it was
seat of the
so-
old school car
Oh,
that Hawkeye was driving.
yeah, that
Yo,
shit
that
was
whole
fire.
scene was beautiful.
That was
It
fire.
was brilliant. It was brilliant.
Amazing.
And
amazing graphics.
Man, they trashed that car.
He was so bad too. He was like, "No, we're not stealing a '70s Charger. What's wrong with you?" They steal some old Lincoln or Cadillac. I can't remember what it was.
I think it was a Cadillac.
It was like a 75 Coupe de Ville.
Yeah, they driving the
Deuce.
Cadillac. He's like, "No, the Challenger still gets franked." I felt that. As a car person, I felt that. I was like, "Damn, bro, you tried."
Dude, I'm not even that big of a car person. I was hurt.
Yeah,
'Cause that thing was pretty.
She was like, "Ooh, let's take this one."
He said, no.
70s Cadillac. No, we not taking that. Let's take the Cadillac. And like I said, it still got trash. I was like, oh Jesus. It's like, I feel you, Hawkeye. We here.
Yo, another thing, and me and you talked about this too. This is the first time that we saw a character really investing time in how they prepare, because Hawkeye was building the arrows.
This the first, So this is the first time we've actually seen him make the arrows.
Right.
All we seen was the trick arrows.
Right.
And she was like, oh, do we get to make the trick arrows now? We finally got to see it. I was like,
Because we've seen
this
characters.
is amazing.
Yeah, we've seen characters like Batman, but all he does is like
Put it in
swipe
his
his
pocket.
Batman card. You know,
Don't do that.
Which Batman was it?
Do
that had
not do
the
that.
Batman
with,
card
with the Batman credit card.
George Clooney.
Oh my fucking God.
He pulled out the black Batman card. Yo, I ain't never been so offended. That man's superpower is money. He got a black Batman card. It didn't even have a logo on it. It just had Batman on it.
Yo, he was like, just charge it.
I hated that scene. And what's bad is that when I was a kid, I didn't even know why I hated it. But as I've gotten older, I was like, that is such a stupid
With the
scene.
hard nipple suits.
And it had the Batman logo on the card.
On the card.
Who's giving
What?
Batman a lot of credit?
I was about to say, first of all, why does a vigilante have a credit card? Why does he have credit? Why did somebody give him credit? Because I don't care. In reality, if you're a vigilante like that, there's probably something mentally wrong with you.
Right.
Off rip.
Well, first off, how you gonna? You talking to a credit rep, and you be like, "What's your first name? Batman. Last name
Batman.
Batman."
Yo.
What? So your name is Batman? Batman?
So this means we got it wrong. We thought that Acme was supplying the supplies for Iron Man, but you know, it's clear that Warner Brothers in DC is a thing. Obviously, the Batman card is for Acme supplies. That's why that Batman was trash. Case solved.
So you're saying Wile E. Coyote over here swiping Batman card?
I'm just saying.
No, Wiley does have his own card. I know he.
Wiley
to.
got a card. He got to.
I bet
He
that bitch
got
got the.
to.
I bet it's got the Roadrunner running across the numbers.
And I bet that mug limit is high.
Oh man, he got a black card.
First of all,
That junk is unlimited.
I want to know what his credit is.
Well, I wonder
Because
what
that mug got-
his interest rate is.
that's why Batman's Batmobile in that movie looked like West Coast Customs built it. Because he was like, yo, here the Batman card. Just, yo, I want the Batman rims on that mug. I want the big fins in the back. I want my light up, my fire to be blue.
He got the underglow.
He got the
He
underglow.
got the underglow.
Yo, he got the glow in the hood. The whole engine glowed. Yo, that was that black card shit right there.
Bro, that looked like some 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea type shit, bro.
He spent
It
the
looked
extra
like
money for the
Captain Nemo
nipples.
built
Yo, Captain Nemo had some kind of design idea on that bitch. You look, I swear to goodness, that car was ugly as hell.
It looked like the ship from Atlantis. Yo, first of all, I don't know how you pick a Batmobile other than Michael Keaton's Batmobile. He was like, yo, just send the West Coast Custom, here's the card, you know, just you goldfish in the grill, you know, it don't matter. Bling it up.
That shit was ugly.
Ugly.
But yeah, we got off topic just a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Hit him with the Batman card. Charge it. Like, if
So
you
what
don't-
was we talking about? For?
We was on Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where was we at Hawkeye? Because we was talking about the arrows.
Yeah.
Which one thing that I thought about while I was watching that scene is that you got to really think about the level of care that he has to be with those arrows to make sure he doesn't kill himself.
Because you know I'd fuck myself up. As soon as I pull it out, I might stick myself and I'm poisoned.
What was the arrow? Wasn't there an arrow that like shot out like grappling hooks or something like
That pulled him in?
Yeah.
There was
Yo,
one of those. There was
if
the
that
needle
goes
one.
off when you building it,
Oh.
you losing several eyes. You gonna lose eyes you didn't even know you had on
the
your
needle
body.
one though, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
needle one. I was like, how you putting this together? Oh, I'm fucking myself up.
I'm telling you, I would have died several times. trying to put them arrows together.
I got the soul stone on deck because I can't make these arrows without at least dying at least twice.
I need the time stone because I'm just gonna reset every single time. Oh God, I died. Well, that wasn't right. Let
Don't
me
do
readjust.
that again. Taking notes with yourself, like, okay, don't push that button. All right, let's try this again.
Did you ever think that he could build a nuke arrow? I thought about
I'm
that.
sure he could.
Like, could you imagine him just shooting that thing and just
I mean, obviously, when
like, you know, you got Chernobyl in the middle of freaking New York, you know, with an arrow? That's dangerous.
when she shot that arrow and it blew up the truck behind him, and she looked back in the car and was like, "There's arrows more dangerous than that one." And he was like, "Oh yeah, just don't use this arrow."
Oh yeah, no, it was like, oh, what did he say? I think it was after he shot it. Yeah,
Yeah.
where it was like, some of those are dangerous. It's like there's one's more dangerous than that. It's like, yeah,
Bro,
and I was like, what?
I would have shot a dude in the head with a pin particle.
He just would have got
Yo,
a
he
big
just-
head and just.
This
It
dude looked like
would have been big head mode in GoldenEye. Like, you just,
this dude looked like Brain from Pinky and the Brain, just all
he
head.
would have been Mega Man out of this bitch.
He just would have tipped over too. There's like,
He would have been like, oh, I can't fight him. Yo, that pin particle arrow was everything.
and just the pin
It was
particle
everything.
arrow is enough to be dangerous. Like, because if the pin particle arrow goes off while you're building it, either it's gonna increase the size of whatever table you're using, so it's gonna crush the building you in, or it's gonna make you huge as shit. And
That's
we-
that's why I'm like,
That could be a good thing and a
that's
bad
a
thing.
really dangerous.
I'm gonna jump back into Rick and Morty because you remember the episode where he was helping the dude in the Santa Claus outfit?
Is that a new season?
No, it was first season.
What did he do to help him?
The dude was it was Christmas time. The dude comes over. He's homeless in a Christmas outfit. He had built a whole amusement park inside the dude's body.
oh, I do remember
Anatomy
that.
Park.
Anatomy
Yeah.
Park. And at the end of the episode, he's like, "I got an idea," and it blows the dude up to like 18 times. In California, we've got feet. In New York, there's just a big nose. We don't know what they're seeing over the Rocky Mountains. That's what would happen. That's what would happen.
That yeah, you're right.
You would just die instantly and be giant.
But all I'm gonna say is, yo, Hawkeye's cool, but Ronan is a beast.
I'm really
Ronan's
glad.
different.
I'm glad that we got to see Ronan in that setting. Like understanding Ronan as a character, because when she was wearing the Ronan armor, you know, she doing what she doing. But when my man put that armor back on and went to go handle business,
What the hell are you doing here?
Oh shit! Damn, boy, you scared the hell out of me.
we might have to take a break real fast. A premature break. Pause.
Premature?
What are you doing here?
I had to stop by right quick.
It's your boy. It's your boy. Welcome back, Dash.
We done missed this man.
First of all, these so
Hey.
I'm not fired, y'all. They didn't fire me. They didn't fire me. I'm still here.
Your mic-
Hopefully
your
it
mic's
isn't-
still there?
We got
Oh,
your
it's
mic.
there? What's up, everybody?
What up, new Pappy? It's been a Pappy.
Out of Pappy.
How's it been?
It's interesting. It's I enjoy it. It's a lot.
Hey, bro, you come to us if you need me and your boy got you.
I said I ain't got nothing for you except maybe I can maybe get you some baby clothes. That's about it.
No, man, but it's a great experience, man. Like I did that. Your
man a
boy
proud
made that
pappy.
scene,
Your
like,
Boy
God
made
damn.
that.
Yeah, that's an incredible feeling, right?
Yeah, it is.
He a proud pappy. Look at
that.
you.
That glow, boy, you got the daddy
He got the daddy glow.
Got the glow. Your soul, the feel, the mind, body, and soul.
You got that Nah, but I had to say what's up. I ain't forget about y'all. It's gonna be another couple weeks, but just I had to put my face back in there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Hey, we ain't forget about you.
We come back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
We love
We
you.
ready. We
Oh,
miss
yeah.
you, bro.
We got you.
Because we waiting to talk about PlayStation with you because
Who got the Kirby?
Oh, that was mine.
Tough,
it was
right?
That shit's hard.
Right?
It was a gift from my sister-in-law.
Can't nobody see your face though, because Kirby's probably blocking it.
Oh my God.
Wow.
The disrespect.
He's back 2 minutes.
I might drop kick your boy.
2
real quick.
minutes.
He might lose his daddy glow for about 30 seconds.
I gotta rep my gangster right there, boy. Still gangster.
Let me see your shoes. Yeah, they close enough to black forces. They ain't close enough.
Poor Kirby.
Hold up, I got you. Whose hat is that?
Zelda, it's the Zelda.
I fucking done.
We called it.
Do you realize how quickly you about to get 40 in comments right now?
Did I fuck up?
Yeah, you fucked up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you fucked up kind of bad too.
You called it. You called it.
Zelda is the princess. Link is the character that you play with.
Oh
I
Lord.
would put like one Zelda game though.
Oh, I'm hurting my stomach.
Everybody gets one.
You stud.
Tell Peter.
Tell Spider-Man, everybody get one. Hey, I like that Spider-Man shirt though. I'm just playing this as Superman. I was gonna see what you say.
I was like,
I was like, well, I'm confused as hell too.
confused too.
But
All right, bro.
Dash will be back.
Soon.
We're gonna get together.
Oh yeah.
All right, brother.
To my YouTube friends,
Hey.
I miss y'all. We love y'all. I'm Dash.
Hey.
Chester. That's Camden. And Adrian.
We ain't out yet though.
No, all right, y'all.
He gonna sign us off real fast.
Much love, brother. There, that boy. Y'all did. All I seen was you look over and wave, and it scared the shit out of me because all I seen was a shadow, and the shadow was Dash.
You gonna talk about him
So,
like that? He just walked out the door.
Absolutely, because he scared the piss out of me because I thought it was the Shadow Man from that game. You remember that game, old Shadow Man Keeper or whatever? I don't know.
Well, I was about to say, I saw him pull up. I was like, that's a Nissan. Is that Dash? What is Dash doing here? And then I started talking back to y'all again. And I looked back and he was coming in the door. I was like, oh, snap, Dash here.
So, oh man.
See, I got a little bit of peek of Dash.
Right?
You saw he had to leave real quick, though. But
He got a lot on his plate right now.
got a lot on his plate.
Yeah, he had to come in, disrespect Kirby real quick, and just make his
Had to
exit.
disrespect. My sister-in-law probably gonna fight him. Dash, don't go and books a million for a while. She know what you look like. You don't know what she look like.
You just gonna get drop kicked. It's gonna be you gonna get necked so hard.
She's gonna hit you,
Just
hit you with a special arrow. But so the biggest thing about Hawkeye that I loved was, yes, it was about Clint Barton in a sense, but the main part of the story was about Kate Bishop. Because she takes up the mantle of Hawkeye.
Well, I loved how they humanized the characters too, because as you guys know, I'm a big fan of grounded series. I want to feel like it's possible. And the scene where Clint was teaching her how to do the quarter,
Which is freaking insane, by the way.
and they're watching Christmas movies together, and I was like, yo, this is a good moment right here. Like, this man, all he wants to do is be at home with his family.
They had feel-good moments.
And he done broke his earpiece. He can't even hear half the time. And she over here really trying to make the best of the situation.
Yo, my man really deaf.
Oh, deaf.
Like, he deaf. Like, he Daredevil level.
Well, I will say the moment when
No, Daredevil's blind. I'm sorry.
I was about to, I wasn't going,
you know what?
I
didn't
looked
even
at
catch
you.
that.
Yeah.
I looked at you and I was like,
Sorry.
I went right past it. I didn't even think about
you
it.
did.
But
Let me take that back. Who the hell else is deaf in Marvel? Oh, the chick is.
I mean, yeah, I was about to say the
real
moment
show.
like he got hurt. When Clint like took his earpiece out and like started fighting better. I thought that was a cool moment.
That was. But the chick that he was fighting, that the other chick that's deaf in the show,
yeah.
She is ridiculous.
Yeah. She's the one that shot Kingpin.
yes, she took his eye, which is a real thing in the comics. He actually
Gotcha.
lost his eye, and he comes back and he gets like some artificial eye, whatever. But
Cause money.
the dude got it.
If it ain't about the money.
But she becomes a big a big role in the Marvel universe, like in the comics and stuff. So I think she's going to play a bigger role when it comes to this, but she's a beast. But there really wasn't nobody fucking with her like that.
And, you know, somebody made a connection between her and the chick that was in Eternals.
What's chick in Eternals?
The speedster, she was deaf. Oh, no, she was mute. I'm sorry. She was mute.
I was about to say.
But somebody was I can't remember what it was because I kind of was looking at it like, that's a stretch. It was like somebody was trying to make
there was people online saying that she's faster than Flash. I was like, boy, if y'all don't stop.
Yeah, matter of fact, there was a video. I haven't looked at it yet. I got it saved on my YouTube.
Are we going to really get into Eternals right now? Because we're going to be here till tomorrow.
Yeah, you're right.
Not deep into Eternals because I do want to point out one thing because y'all know, I'm assuming y'all know now that the guy that was talking at the end of the movie in the end credit.
Ali.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They confirmed that that's Blade.
Is it?
Yeah.
They confirmed that, like Mahershala Ali confirmed that was him.
Because I assumed that when I heard the voice, it was going to be Sam Jackson. But then I realized it wasn't Sam Jackson's voice. And I was like, interesting. And then I started doing some
That just
digging.
got me so hyped for Blade. I cannot
But here's the other
wait
thing.
till that movie comes out.
What's the group of heroes that Blade and
Morbius.
No.
Morbius.
The Black Knight. Because you know that the Jon Snow's character is Black Knight. That's
Right.
who that's gonna be. So
Kit Harington.
Kit Harington, thank you. I always forget that man's name.
We always call him Jon Snow. I mean, he might as well just legally change his name.
About this time.
He's
yeah.
Jon Snow.
But him, Black Knight, Blade, Black Knight, and there was like 2 or 3 other characters. They're part of this group that all they deal with is like paranormal stuff.
Isn't that what Constantine too?
So they're pretty much DC's Justice League Dark.
Kinda, yeah.
Well, Justice League is DC.
No, I'm saying they're called Justice League
League
Dark.
Dark, which is Constantine.
Swamp Thing, Zatanna.
So we're talking about
They deal with paranormal
the
stuff.
Marvel Dark team.
Yes. They're just like
Because I think
DC's.
Doctor Strange is in it too.
They're
But I
just
can't
like
remember
these.
who all is
Yeah,
in it.
they're
Let
just
us know in the comments.
they're just like DC's Justice League Dark. That's led by Constantine.
Gotcha. I can't remember.
What you mean you can't remember?
Well, obviously, I don't know the answer to the question you're asking me,
I'm not giving you a question. I'm giving you an answer.
but we don't know the answer to the question.
I hate you. See, this is what light skin shit do to you, man. You see this shit?
Did you not hear him say, I don't know the name of the group? And
No,
we're over
he
here.
said that. I said it's just like Justice League Dark. That's what he said. See? But take them earplugs off. But see, you done grew your hair out, can't hear too well. Yeah, you didn't think I didn't notice, Crunch Man? So,
Hey, you never know. I might have some twists.
oh.
No. I always wanted to do
He
it, but
shut
I
that
don't,
down so quick. He was like, nah.
I always wanted to do it, but I don't have the patience, bro. I'm about to just chop all this off.
Clothes.
Patrick said the same thing. He said he wanted to get dreads, but he ain't got the patience to go through the ugly phase of
Can't
dreads.
do it. Can't do it. I can't be out
So
here.
what would you rate Hawkeye?
Out of 10?
Yeah.
I think I'd give it a 9.
I'm right there with you. I give it a 9. It was good. It was good.
I'm going to go 9 as well. I was trying to think in between all the other
Out of
series.
10?
Yeah.
Really? I thought you was going to give it a 10.
Well, I was trying to think out of all the other series too, because we got Loki, we got Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and we got WandaVision. And out of all of the series, I think I still enjoyed the story from Loki more, and I think I enjoyed just the
Well, I think-
characters in Falcon and the Winter Soldier more.
I think Loki had more impact on the Marvel Universe. Actually, I think it had the most impact
Yes,
because of you introduced literally the villain that this whole new Marvel fourth generation, I don't know you want to call it, but
now I could change my score because we don't know the impact of seeing Kingpin yet.
yeah, but Compared to Kang the Conqueror?
Right. I mean, we don't know the impact of Kang either, but
we do.
We know where
we don't-
that's going.
I was about to say we don't know the impact, but we know it's going to be a big.
we
impact.
know it's
about to
going to be a big impact. Kingpin is not on the same level as Kang the Conqueror. So I don't know how I'm going to feel about it when Kingpin hopefully comes back.
Where
to
would
the
you
MCU.
rank Hawkeye within the 3 series that's been out now?
4.
4.
Oh, so you would rank it the last one?
No. I mean, there's 4 series that's been out. Hawkeye's the 4th.
That's what I'm saying. Out of the other 3, what do
Okay.
you rank them?
I didn't.
I thought you was including Hawkeye in the 3.
Sorry.
but yeah.
So out of the 4, where would you rank Hawkeye? Because you said you liked Loki the best. You said on a previous episode
I'm not gonna lie, I still put Hawkeye 4.
at 4.
Yeah.
See, so do I.
But I mean, that's like a thin margin to 4.
True.
Like it's not like he's just like
Because but I really liked Falcon Winter Soldier, and I really liked Loki.
I think
and I really like WandaVision.
I think I'm gonna have to put Hawkeye at 3, and
Above
WandaVision is 4. Because WandaVision, here's the problem with WandaVision. I don't think they exactly knew the direction they were going to take these Disney Plus series when they started with WandaVision. Because the first 3 episodes were so outside of what actually happened. We could have really went through the first 3 episodes in one episode. Like, we didn't really need all that backstory because it really didn't add much to it.
But it's been years since we've seen anything like that.
I get it. I get the importance of it, but did it matter?
I think
to the grand
I think
story.
I get what Adrian's saying from this. Like maybe
I mean, the
if
first
the
2
episodes
episodes, the
was
first
longer,
2,
Right, because there were so many different tangents, like the whole we seeing a different Pietro. Like,
but that was huge.
it was huge. Okay, in the Halloween night where they wore the comic book costumes, that was cool as well. And then the whole Agatha Harkness thing at the end, cool. But the Vision versus Vision thing, like,
That's big. That's huge.
It's big, but
That's huge because
'Cause that's-
now you introduce Vision into the West Coast Avengers now.
and I understand,
White
but do I care more about Kingpin and seeing Kate Bishop take over the Hawkeye role and
Okay,
how
I
important
got
the
you,
Ronin
yeah.
was?
I feel
Like,
you.
I feel like as important as the characters are, I feel like I got more from the Hawkeye story than I did the WandaVision story.
I got you.
And I would still put. It's hard for me, but I think I'm still going to
but
put.
I see where you're going at because, I mean, Kingpin is a pretty big,
Pretty big deal.
pretty big deal. But you're also a huge Spider-Man fan.
In the world of Marvel, Marvel's so big, and there's all these tangents and webs that come down from Marvel that when you get down into the Spider-Man web, and you have characters like Kingpin, Daredevil, Blade,
his own
Madam
web.
Web, like there's all these characters in the Spider-Man universe that really just live around him.
This is why I really wish Disney would just go ahead and buy Sony or buy the rights to Spider-Man back because there's so much
Because
that
Spider-Man
can be done
yes,
with that.
Because Spider-Man has the best rogue gallery in Marvel.
But here's the
period.
problem.
He has the best rogue gallery. Period.
Dash-
Like it might be better than Batman's.
Dash here.
And that's saying a
I
lot.
was about to say, I think it might be. I think it's like it is better than
It's
Batman.
huge.
That's-
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Dash, I love you, but Sony, you need to quit. Sony, just stop.
He's giving him the father finger.
Because I read somewhere that Sony was also thinking about doing a Spider-Man 2099
Yeah.
live action.
Yo, give me
But-
that. I don't
yo,
care.
Are they
okay.
gonna do it right though? That's
But
give me
that's,
how-
that's
Thank
the,
you.
That's the fear
Here's
though.
the problem. Sony, back in the early 2000s, you had Tobey Maguire and Sam Raimi. You like, ooh, people love Spider-Man, yay. And then you get to 4 or 3, trash that movie. You're like, thank you, right there. There it is. So, Topher Grace, where you at, bruh? So, here's the thing.
His career is dead after
So
that.
right. So here's the thing. Sony's like, we're gonna scrap that. We're gonna start over. My man Andrew Garfield. I loved his movies. But because they went the Dark Knight trilogy route and darkened Spider-Man up so dark that a lot of people didn't really like the character anymore, they couldn't see past what they were trying to do. They didn't get the response that they wanted. So Sony's like, Spider-Man's no good now. We ain't even gonna give this man the third movie. Screw Spider-Man. We ain't doing nothing. Then Disney's like, hey, can we borrow Spider-Man? And Sony's like, yeah, sure, whatever. And they do Spider-Man right with Tom Holland. And all of a sudden, Sony's like, oh, wait a minute now. We got to do Miles Morales. We got to do Morbius. We got to do Blade. We got to do 2099. We talking about Spider-Gwen. We gonna bring Andrew Garfield back. Bro, what? Where was y'all at 5 years ago? What happened?
Sony needs to keep.
Oh, Disney happened?
They need to keep their fingers out of this shit. Like real talk, because they gonna end up screwing stuff up.
And I saw somewhere where we're talking about now, my man Aaron, what's his name, that played Quicksilver.
Aaron Tyler. I know you're talking about that.
Yeah, he played Quicksilver and he played Kick-Ass.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be Kraven the Hunter for Sony.
Yo,
I like the casting. I like the idea. Sony, sit your ass down. You're going to ruin it again.
They are, because
just like you ruined Venom.
I have been asking for a Kraven for years, man. Like, I want Kraven in the. They should have been brought Kraven in.
Yes.
Yeah. They need to do The Last Hunt, because that comic series was.
And see,
Jesus
that's
Christ.
because Sony is doing the same thing that Warner Brothers does when they have a good IP like Spider-Man. They keep rebooting the same stories
Batman.
that we've seen and heard, but then when we tell you what we want,
When did they do Batman?
no, it's just saying, just the fact that you keep doing Batman.
Yeah, reboots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we got
But see,
three
they
theatrical Batmans that are coming out this year.
they try to they try to do the trilogy route like the Dark Knight, but y'all didn't have Christopher Nolan. Chill. Christopher Nolan is different.
True.
He's one of the top directors in cinema history, because his movies is out there, but they're great. I mean, he made.
Sony said they was going to make Kraven with Michael Bay.
Boy, there'd be explosions everywhere. How in the hell you doing explosions with a bow and arrow?
Craven becomes Rambo. That's what's gonna happen.
He take off the lion mane he wear around his neck and boomerang it to somebody and it blows up.
But see, I'd
watch that movie.
See, Sony needs to, keep y'all's fingers out of this. Like, just give Spider-Man this to Marvel. I mean, to Disney, and just let it be.
True, I agree.
Let it be.
Or like I said before, Microsoft and Disney come together and be like, all right, we're gonna split this down the middle.
What was the villain from Hancock at the end of the movie where he was like, lay it down, Hancock. You had your fun. It's been a good run. That's how Sony should be right now.
Yeah,
lay it down, Sony. Y'all had a good run.
Yo, speaking of Microsoft.
Hey.
But before we get into that, we're gonna take a quick break.
Oh, first off, I gave my thing, but okay. Oh, we're gonna take a quick break, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back, y'all.
Hey.
All right, we back.
God dang it, we back.
We back.
Hey.
We done paid them bills.
Bills
But-
paid.
So we finished up with Hawkeye, but there was one other thing I wanted to bring up with Marvel in general. We was talking about Eternals in the end credit scene. The group was called MI13.
Okay.
And the person I was forgetting about was Moon Knight. Moon Knight is also in the group.
That trailer?
I haven't seen it yet,
You haven't?
but I have heard that this is going to be the most brutal, hardcore Marvel series.
This shit is about to get real.
ridiculous.
I'm so excited.
It's about
I
to
am too.
get real, bro. Moon Knight is a savage,
I'm real excited.
and I still don't know anything about this man. I really hope this show really
Reveals some
explains
things, yeah.
him, because like I've even read like Wikipedia, Marvel Wikipedia, like because I'm not too big onto like the comics of Moon Knight, so I was trying to figure out like his origins and stuff like that, and it's really complicated.
He has like some type of mental disability, right? That
He's
it's like
schizophrenic.
multiple.
Yeah, schizophrenic, I believe.
Got you.
But he
So each personality.
so yeah,
It's more and more brutal.
It's so out there.
Yeah.
So this is like a complete different approach that Marvel's doing, because Marvel don't really get into the dark shit that too much. You know what I'm saying? They're not like DC. DC, they'll go into that hole quick. But with Moon Knight, they gonna have to.
Yeah. Because
Moon Knight is a savage. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's Punisher level type stuff. So we about to see, and I think the cat they got playing him, he's about to kill it.
Yeah, I agree.
They about to kill it. But
with that being said, I'm interested to see if they're going to try to take this MI13 route, because you already got 3 of the characters: Black Knight, Blade.
It might be possible.
Moon Knight. So
it might be possible.
I'm looking forward to it.
So, Adrian, let me ask you something.
Okay.
So, you being an Xbox fan,
Yes.
how do you feel about the acquisition of Activision and Blizzard from Microsoft?
Am I supposed to feel some type of way about that?
I mean, I would.
I was.
I was. This is the biggest gaming.
Literally the biggest gaming acquisition.
Honestly, this might be the biggest in all of gaming.
And this is Microsoft acquiring Activision?
Microsoft bought Activision and Blizzard, which I think Blizzard is under Activision, but that means they got Call of Duty.
Yes.
They got Diablo.
All of Blizzard. So you
That's
got
what I'm saying.
you got
Diablo,
Overwatch. You got World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft.
You got you said Diablo, Heroes of the Storm.
Yeah.
And
So,
on top of that,
I mean, obviously, because I'm an Xbox fan, I'm happy to see Microsoft acquire anything. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I assumed what you were about to ask me was about Bungie and PlayStation.
Oh no, we gonna get to that later.
why would I ask you?
We gonna get to that later.
Well, because Bungie made Halo 1, right?
3.
Halo CE.
No, they made
Halo.
1, 2, and 3, didn't they?
They went 1, 2, and 3. And they make Destiny.
Look, here's my problem with Destiny. Look, I have a really large problem with Destiny because when Destiny 1 came out, I played it. I loved it.
It was beautiful.
It was really great
Brilliant.
until I realized how repetitive the game was.
That's
And
what
I
it
put
is,
it
though.
down.
Very repetitive.
And then Destiny 2 came out. I was like, yo, let me jump back in, right? Let me see what's up. Yo, Destiny 2 was that game for a minute.
It was fire.
And then I put it down and I came back to it. And there's been all these updates
Lord
and
mercy,
DLCs.
all these.
And I jump in and there's like 18 battles going on in the background. And I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah, let me tell you, when I don't know if I told this story on air before, but when me, Camden, and Dash tried to play Destiny, and I was hyped for it.
Oh,
I went and bought the DLCs to make sure we could play and everything.
I did too.
And I was like, yo, we in there. We got in that game. We didn't know what the hell was going on.
I was lost.
Yo,
It was like, Camden, where we supposed to go? Man, I don't know. It was like, well, I don't know either. What are we supposed to do?
legitimately, I got off,
Destiny is a brilliant game.
went into Destiny.
It's a well-designed game, but it's only good if you
Very
kept
well
with it.
designed.
Yeah, you got to keep up with it because I went in. I was like, yo, I hadn't played in like 6 months. No big deal. It was like, update. Okay, cool. I get on. I start playing. I jump back in. I'm like, yeah. Then there's a battle going on. I'm like, well, let me help. I got you. Do. All right, we good. All right, let me keep, running and gunning. Get my little stash up. Oh, there's another battle going on. Let me. Oh, wait a minute. This battle a little bit more difficult. I feel like my stamina ain't up to par right now.
What'd you use? Character.
I was a hunter.
Hunter for life.
All of us was
Boy,
hunters.
Let's go,
Boy, that
baby.
golden gun, son. Ooh.
Yo, golden gun. Yo, give me some, baby. Yo, golden gun all day, baby.
All day. And then the sword. Ooh, that sword is hard too.
I do like the bow.
But yo, I'm like,
Avoid.
okay, this is a little bit more difficult. Like, I'm good. Okay, let me keep doing. Okay. Oh, there goes a plant I need. Swipe. Okay. Ooh, there's some.
this
Oh,
guy.
yeah. Let me get that. Oh, here go another battle. Oh, Lord. Oh, God, no. Bruh. I got into a third battle. I don't know what happened. I died like 3 times. I was like, I'm still in the same map. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, where am I supposed to be going? What's the objective? And I put it down again. I was like, I'm scared.
So with Microsoft acquiring Activision and Blizzard, this is huge. Huge. Because, people tend to forget that Microsoft acquired who made the Elder Scrolls games? Bethesda. So you have them already with the Bethesda titles.
Which also was a big deal
huge,
at the time.
Huge, because Bethesda is a huge AAA market. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
They AAA company, they make
great games.
They make games that are sold
except for
so
Fallout.
much. Jesus
except for
Christ.
Fallout 76.
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
Yeah.
But,
we'll give them a pass.
Even though I bought that game and I played it like crazy. Fuck y'all. But with Activision and Blizzard, not only is it's weird because what's the route are they going to take with the Call of Duty? Because you know what I'm saying? Call of Duty is massive. People play Call of Duty religiously. You know what I'm saying? And as far as your casual gamer, your dad gamer, your guy that works at home and he wants to come home and bust some heads on some Call of Duty and whatever. So I wonder what the route they're going to take. Is it going to be strictly Microsoft? Like, is it going to be strictly like Xbox PC?
I'm not going to lie. I don't think it would.
But
I don't think they would make it an exclusive Xbox game.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be smart.
I have a feeling they would do the Soul Calibur route, where there was certain characters or certain DLCs that are only available on Microsoft. Because you remember,
you went back in the day.
Yeah, like
good.
What was that? Soul
Lord.
Calibur 4 when they did the Star Wars characters. And it was like Yoda and Darth Vader.
Yeah, you had Yoda in
Yoda was in
Xbox.
Xbox.
Yeah.
Darth Vader was in PlayStation.
Right.
And Link was in GameCube.
Oh, shoot, that was right. I forgot all about Link. Link was a beast on there, by the way.
Link was OP
Oh, my
as
God.
crap.
I hated fighting him.
In that
Jesus Christ. But then you also had the DLC where you had, didn't they end up putting Kratos in? No, that was...
I think that was another Soul
That was-
Calibur.
That was Soul Calibur 5.
Was he in there or was it Mortal Kombat?
No, it was Soul Calibur.
It was
It was
Soul
definitely
Calibur?
Soul Calibur.
Yeah, so, Kratos was OP as shit, by the way. But, so, and also, people don't understand, this is also Candy Crush, too. So, the biggest
Which I
mobile
didn't know,
game.
but I was
I
like,
did not
yo,
know that.
I don't know how much money that is just off rip. Because that's not even like a gamer's game. That's just like everybody plays that game, right?
Everybody, even just your stay-at-home mom that's got 2 kids that's just chilling,
She got 10 minutes of time.
I'm going to play
Crush.
some Candy Crush, you know what I'm saying? So, Microsoft killing the game right now.
And I want to talk about the fact that so many people got on my nerves. A whole bunch of PlayStation heads.
Talk about it.
Got on my damn nerves.
Please talk about it.
Because
these Sony fanboys.
It's ridiculous to me to think that you don't understand basic economics when it comes to a business like that, a business move like this. Because people was talking about like, go ahead and get Activision. Sony still got the best games. I was like, I don't think y'all understand something real quick. First of all, you can say Sony got the best exclusive. Fine, whatever. When you look at,
I give them that.
But when you look at sales,
do they?
They do.
When you look at
Over
sales of games,
No.
they do and they don't.
They do.
I'll say this.
No.
When it comes to Nintendo
promise
exclusives, Nintendo exclusives is more of an issue where will you buy the Switch for it? Because
I mean,
it's more like drawing in. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because Nintendo games you can only get on Nintendo.
Facts.
So I will say when it comes to exclusivity, I'll say Nintendo got a
Donkey
an
Kong,
edge.
Link,
But that's what I'm saying. They got an edge.
Kirby.
Yeah, but what Sony has established with their exclusive games is legendary.
Yeah.
The God of War games, Bloodborne, for example. Bloodborne is like a 4-year-old game, but it's still one of the most widely played games and one of the best games ever.
I'll put it like this: with Nintendo, it's more of a niche market. They got awesome.
I will agree there.
They got awesome
They do.
exclusives, but it's always a niche market.
It's a family-based gaming platform.
It is.
Yeah.
But now
It
when
is.
it comes
and
to
for
like
your really big Nintendo heads, you know what I'm saying? Because Nintendo has their strict fan base that plays strictly Nintendo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I will say, I have owned PlayStations in the past, and I hope to own another one in the future. I've played a couple of the God of War games. They're great.
They're amazing, especially with Ragnarok coming out. Good
The
Lord.
one PlayStation game that I never got the chance to play that I always wanted to play. I was so mad it was an exclusive.
Horizon,
Shadow of the Colossus.
which is just got a
That's like-
remaster, and it is.
I was about to say there's so many people that talk about how good Shadow of the
Yo,
Colossus is.
that is considered top 5 greatest games of all time.
Yeah.
Like that is like a survey. Like really, people are really about Shadow of the Colossus.
It looked great, man. Like it looked.
It was way
fantastic.
before its time, and when it came out, it gave you something so different. You know what I'm saying?
Different.
So different. And then you got, new games like Ghost of Tsushima, which is by far the greatest sword combat that I've ever played in any game.
I have been holding out on that game because I was like, I really want to play it, but I'm really trying to hold out for a PS5.
And see the combat in that game, the sword combat, and what they did with like the Japanese culture and everything with that.
And the
nature.
cinematics.
The cinematics. I mean, it is a beautiful game. I mean, it's a brilliant, beautiful, almost perfect game. You know what I'm saying?
Sucker Punch made that game, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you got that. Then you got The Last of Us 2 and Last of Us. Last of Us was before Last of Us 2, of course. But that game, they're making a show off of it.
And then you got Uncharted.
You got the Uncharted series.
You got Horizon.
You got
Also
Horizon, which
making movies about Uncharted.
Horizon, yeah. I mean, you got the new movie with Tom Holland.
So
You know what I'm saying? So Sony
makes great story-driven games.
Yo, the exclusives for Sony by far is the best in this in the series. Like I can't really argue that because I mean Last of Us is incredible fucking story-driven game. You know what I'm saying?
but
They're
I
making
will
a
say
damn
this.
show about it.
I will
So
say this
you-
when it comes to Nintendo though, because again, it's one of those. It's like comparing apples to oranges. That's the issue with it. Because
I can see
I
that.
will say, Mario Odyssey, that game,
revolutionary. I mean,
Splatoon.
Mario 64 when it first came out, all you seen,
Groundbreaking.
well, all you seen was Mario in 2D platform, and then you put Mario in a 3D world,
and still make the game fire.
and it was like it was technically open world. It was one of
same-
the first open world Mario games ever,
The same thing with Ocarina of Time.
which was, you know what, y'all can flame me if you want. Ocarina of Time is the greatest game of all time.
All time.
Literally, I love that game.
And
Oh my God, I love that
people
game,
will
bro.
argue this point about which one is better because people love Zelda games.
People love Breath of the Wild, boy. People love
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of
I haven't
the
even
Wild.
finished Breath of the Wild, but Breath of the Wild is a
Boy,
crazy
They
game.
love that
But
game.
they also love Majora's Mask.
Majora's Mask was fun.
But me personally, Ocarina of Time was better.
Oh, and hands down to me. Hands down.
Hands down.
Hands down. It's not even a comparison. Only because Majora's Mask, it had a great concept, but Ocarina of
wasn't
Time
as
was
groundbreaking.
Ocarina of Time was it was open world. It was so different and just so groundbreaking. You know what I'm saying? People, the new generation won't understand the importance of these groundbreaking games that we got.
And I was
back
about
in
to
the
say
day.
it was different back then because it was when you made a game back then, it had to be done by the time you released it. There was no updates. There was no fixing it after the release.
Yeah,
There-
you're right. You're
Once
right.
it released,
That was
it
it.
was done.
That was it.
And if it wasn't good, you were trashed. But Ocarina of Time,
Superman 64.
Why?
Bless America.
Why are we
We're not
talking
going
about
back
it? Just
we're
skip
not going
over
back.
that.
Yeah, we're not going back there. I'm not jumping down the
way
rabbit hole
over
with you.
that.
But like Ocarina of Time, Super Mario 64, Star Fox, Banjo and Kazooie,
Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers, amazing games that stood the test of time.
Nintendo does that.
But that's why I say it's like comparing apples to oranges because at the end of the day, there is no mascot that beats Mario. There is no video game mascot
No.
that beats Mario.
Mario is the most worldwide known character in the history of gaming.
It's going to be interesting to see how that changes in the future, though, because now
the new generation,
everything has either a movie or it has some type of show based around the character. And this year, we're going to be graced with a Halo series, and the trailer looks fire.
The trailer did look fire.
But if you want to say anything, you got Mario, but Master Chief is pretty
That's what I'm
high
saying.
up.
Master Chief is up there.
Because going back to what I was saying earlier about the exclusives, even though PlayStation has all the exclusives, like if you look at video game sales, Halo was up at the top. So Halo was up at the top with Mario.
What would you put with Halo though from PlayStation? Would it be Kratos?
As far as like protagonists that are loved,
because I think
we're not talking
Crash
about like,
Bandicoot.
I think the umbrella of PlayStation
hold up, going back to that.
exclusives is wider.
Isn't Crash Bandicoot part of the Activision acquisition too?
Is it?
I'm pretty sure Crash Bandicoot.
Naughty Dog
inspired-
is not part of that though.
who? Because it was two. No,
Because
it was Crash Bandicoot.
Naughty Dog, because Naughty Dog, of course, made Crash Bandicoot, and then they made Uncharted strictly for PlayStation, Sony.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So Naughty Dog is a huge company with a lot of skin in the game. Let's just put it that way. So when you got them making these games and Crash Bandicoot, you can kind of say Crash Bandicoot is the mascot of Sony, but you also have so many. Sony don't have one mascot.
When was the last time they made a Crash Bandicoot game?
They just made one. Crash Bandicoot 4.
Okay.
It was last year.
Well, I just got the HD remake of the 3 games on the Switch.
Which is great, but they're hard ass fucking games.
Oh yeah.
Fuck y'all, Naughty Dog. But you got Nintendo. That's the thing. So that's the thing I think that hurts Sony is because Nintendo, of course, you got Mario.
Yep.
Halo, Microsoft, Xbox, whichever you want to call it, you got Master Chief, Halo. That is their mascot. Sony don't have one. You can't say one game is Sony's mascot, one character. You can say Kratos. You can say Aloy for the new gen.
Kratos will be the closest though, but
Kratos would be the closest, but you can also say Tekken. You know what I'm saying? Because Heihachi and Jin Kazama and all them, when you think of Tekken.
Yeah, but they're
also
not
from back in the
exclusive
day
anymore though.
They're not. But back in the day, Tekken was groundbreaking.
real quick though, Activision does own Crash Bandicoot. They got Crash Bandicoot back in 2008.
So Activision acquired Naughty Dog.
I don't think they acquired Naughty Dog. I think Naughty Dog originally developed the game, and then somebody else started taking over. Kind of like with Bungie. So they have Crash Bandicoot and Spyro.
So that even puts even more questions in. Like, does Crash Bandicoot go to Xbox?
So here's my question.
They technically own Crash
Will
Bandicoot.
they though?
No, but what I'm telling you is that Xbox technically owns Crash Bandicoot.
That's massive.
So here's my question though. My question is that since we're going to be getting a Mario movie, which is
2023.
2023, right?
Yeah,
2023 with all of these strange voice actors. I mean, the voice cast is great, but at the end of the day, will it work?
Yeah.
And I don't think it will.
I'm waiting for that May Rio.
And I feel like just based off of the Halo trailer, will we see a power shift in what character is most recognizable? Like if you show somebody that doesn't game Master Chief, Mario, and Kratos, will they know where they came from?
And see, this is what happens when it comes to the demographics of these games. Well, like I called Kesson, and I told him about this, you know what I'm saying? The demographics of these systems and stuff like that. Sony, their main population when it comes to sales and people buying their systems and people playing the games is more from the of the African American population.
Mm-hmm. Usually people of the urban culture, the
hip hop culture, because they always talk about Sony.
Yeah.
Because one thing, 2K is huge, massive in the urban culture, and
Madden.
Madden. You know what I'm saying? These two games are massive, and FIFA. So, you know what I'm saying? So Sony's sales are mostly driven, to me, from what I've noticed and seen, is from, the urban culture. You know what I'm saying? A lot of but Microsoft is starting to get into more of the urban culture, bringing in more of us urban folks into it. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's more of our culture is more spreading out to look at what other games are. Because like I remember back in high school talking to some of my homeboys, and they'd be like, because I'd be talking about, I played Devil May Cry, I play Halo, I played this and I played that, and they'd be like, well, all I play is Madden 2K.
Yeah, I just play Madden 2K.
Or NBA Street, stuff like that. Yeah. And I think in more recent years, especially since like the term nerd has become such a more praised thing.
It's more universal, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that I think they're venturing out into other things now. And I believe with that, they're starting to play more of the Call of Duty, more of the Halo, more of the
there's a lot of folks that play Call of Duty. You're right.
Oh yeah,
I mean, Call of Duty was the top of that list when I was talking about sales. Yeah. Call of Duty was the top one.
Oh, it's huge. Like people play the shit out of Call of Duty, especially now that they got a battle royale Warzone.
That was the best move for Activision.
Wasn't it Activision that did Medal of Honor as well?
No, that was
Lord.
I can't remember the name of that company.
But you also got the Blizzard acquisition, which at one point there was 25 million people playing World of Warcraft. 25 million. And this was several years ago across the world.
I remember being in middle school and people being like, yo, what? You gonna get online with us? Play that? Well,
you gonna
EA.
Raid? Well, yeah, and I'm like,
EA made
EA did. But you know what I'm saying? Blizzard is a huge acquisition.
Yeah,
with the Overwatch League, you got the new Diablos popping out.
But this goes back to what I was saying before, or saying off air. Xbox caters to the players.
They do.
They bought Acquisition because they knew Call of Duty.
I love you.
Right. They knew Call of Duty was such a popular game. They knew about WoW. They knew about Diablo. They knew about Overwatch. So it was like, well, let's cater more to the players. Let's give them something. Let's invest in this. Versus Sony invest in the user experience, which isn't a bad thing, but the user experience is based off of your gamers, your players. So when you invest so heavily in just the user experience, but then you don't give the players anything to experience, well, not give them anything to experience, but when you don't put a lot of effort into the overall experience, then you start losing. You start not seeing the bigger picture.
I mean, it's a AAA title. So now that Microsoft has acquired these companies, now you get them on Game Pass.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Bro, you trying to tell me I only got to pay for Game Pass and I get every new Call of Duty? Or I can play every new Diablo or Overwatch or WoW.
Game Pass
WoW is strictly PC.
But at the same time, like, is it going to stay?
But if you have Game Pass on PC,
they're not going.
Game Pass is Microsoft as well.
True story. So you can do Game Pass PC and get all the WoW DLC and shit like, you know what I'm saying? So this is I mean, it is massive.
Plus, Game Pass includes EA as well. The whole EA catalog.
Does it?
Well, not the whole catalog, but there's FIFAs, there's
well, actually no, I think the MLB The Show is on both platforms.
So do I play that shit. But
there's a lot of people that play this.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you one. If Microsoft was able to get this particular gaming studio, I'd probably never really try and get a PlayStation.
Which studio is that?
Telltale.
Yeah, but Telltale went under.
Yeah, but they're back now.
Yeah,
but I believe though with what Adrian said, I wouldn't say that it would stop me from getting a PlayStation, but
yeah,
I believe that if Microsoft did buy Telltale, I believe that it would give them enough funding to improve their games.
Well, I tell you what though, if Sony already made a move, of course. They acquired Bungie.
Boo.
Yeah. So, but that's just Bungie ain't got Bungie's got a lot of skin in the game because, of course, they made the first 3 Halos. Those are iconic. And they've also made Destiny, which is revolutionary. It has changed a lot of online first-person shooting type games.
Destiny was problematic, and nobody played Halo 3.
Bitch, I loved Halo 3.
There's
Watch
a
your
lot of
mouth.
people that play Halo.
Yo, Halo 3 is the greatest Halo of all time.
Ooh, you lie.
I swear to goodness. But if Sony wants to really switch up the game, I'll tell you like this: if Sony wants to really throw some real dirt in the game, if they purchase and make Firm Software, the makers of Dark Souls, exclusive to Sony, they'll kill any sales in the game because people, you don't understand. Dark Souls and Firm Software have a huge following. I mean, they got some loyal people. Most of your YouTubers and shit like that playing these hard games and shit like that from the From Software. They murdering it. They murdering the market, bro. It's like Elden Ring. Elden Ring about to shatter records, and I'm gonna be one of the motherfuckers playing that bitch. I'm gonna be first night. I'm on there. I'm on there. So hit me up. Calamus on Xbox, Calamus X on PlayStation. Yo, come play with me because I'm telling you, bro, that game is about to explode. And bro, they teamed up with George R.R. Martin, aka the king of fucking shoot, what the heck?
What was it? Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones, yes. So you got the author of Game of Thrones in a video game now?
I mean, video games are getting big.
Lord.
There's been several articles that I've read that major motion pictures in the future could really only be owned by Sony, Disney, and companies like that.
Well, because gaming is the most money-making market in the world.
Right. So then your experience becomes a video game. Instead of going to the movies, you play the game. And that's why I really would like the Telltale series, because the Telltale series is not a game experience that you need to sit there and practice for hours for. You can go through that game and have a wonderful experience. Like, the story is amazing. The gameplay is very easy and straightforward to understand.
And the decisions you make.
The gameplay, me and my wife played this game.
Which one?
Telltale Batman series.
The Batman series.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I chose, and then she would play on her profile, and she'd choose different. And at the end of the game, bro, completely different. Completely different. It's insane.
Yeah.
So I absolutely 100% agree with acquisitions of studios, but at the same time, I don't want to see it being a monopoly, because then the gamers, we suffer. Because then we have to go out and choose which consoles, right? Everybody's not going to be as fortunate as other people. You can't just go out and buy $1,500 worth of consoles. You can't have a Switch, a PS5, and an Xbox Series. So it's going to be hard for a lot of people if that's the way it goes, and I don't want to see that happen. But at the end of the day, if it's going to be a better gaming experience to have Microsoft or Sony own a platform and put out something that's 100% versus the studio on its own putting out something that's 60% to both consoles.
Well, see, that's, I've been telling this for folks for a long ass time. If you like to read books or you like to watch movies, you know what I'm saying? Combine the two and play a video game. You get to play the experience, play the story. Act it out. You know what I'm saying? Because, people want to say what they say about gamers and shit like that, but, some of these video game stories are some of the greatest stories told ever. You know what I'm saying?
One of my favorite video game stories, we've all played this game, Star Wars The Fallen Order.
Oh, man.
Yo, that story is
insane.
Yo, beautiful. Front to back. Front to
Grandmaster Jedi, let's go. Fuck yes.
No, let's go. No.
Yo,
shit still on this game.
Yo, that level where you in the pit and you got to fight the cascading levels of villains coming into the pit. Yo, I said some choice words.
I was about to say I was raging on that level because that one.
Every time I thought I was done, I was like, "Yo, I got through it." Here comes some more doors opening with harder. Yo, I got 1 health left. Like, what are you doing right now?
Play that motherfucker on Grandmaster Jedi.
No, I'm
Jesus
good. I'm good.
Criminy.
I am.
You can have all of that,
Dude. Took me hours to beat that bitch.
I want to enjoy.
Even playing it on normal. I think I lost 7 times.
I lost
on
a
that
number
level
of times for sure.
And I finally beat that mug.
I really don't.
I finally beat that mug, and you would have thought I won the freaking lottery because I was like, yes, Jesus.
Did you beat the game?
No, I haven't beat the game.
Okay,
yet.
well, I can't say what I was gonna say. Yo,
You ain't beat the game yet?
That's it.
Yo, that last part of the
for you
game.
so bad.
Please don't.
I'm not going to.
I ain't never been. There's been several
So
video
hyped.
game antagonists that I've been scared of. None so much as the end of the Fallen Order. I legitimately was like, yo, I'm just gonna have to reset my Xbox and start from
playing on
scratch.
Grandmaster Jedi.
Yeah, you crazy.
Yo,
Ain't no way.
I really thought I was about to have to put the game down.
Yo, on regular, I thought I was about to put the game down. Yo.
And this mug jumped in on Grandmaster. That's why I say no.
Yo, first off the rip.
My man opened that door. I said, oh, no.
and just so everybody knows, so I just got through playing, which, by the way, you know, these indie games are making the indie market is huge in gaming right now, too.
Yes.
So shout out to the indie market. But I just got through beating Hollow Knight. So if anybody, all my gamers out there, if you play that game, you know how amazing this game is, graphic wise, gameplay wise. But bless America, yo, I swear I think I got balder. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think my hairline receded from the beard up because that shit is hard. Like, these games are getting harder. I mean, they're not Super Nintendo games. Let's just put it that way.
Yo, don't say that because Super Nintendo games is hard.
No. That's what I'm saying.
saying.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to get
Okay,
at. Like,
all
yo,
right.
go play Aladdin. You won't beat it. Trust me.
Play Lion King. You ain't going to beat it.
You won't beat Lion King. You won't beat Battletoads. You won't beat none of these Super. But these new games, well, they're tough. Yo, that Lion King was rough. Yo,
I ain't never beat Lion King.
I never got past the 3rd level on Aladdin. Ever. As a grown-ass man, I still can't beat that game.
Yo, they had the HD remake for the Switch, and I looked. It came with both Aladdin and Lion King. I was like, nope.
Me too. I did the exact same
That's
thing.
a waste of money.
Waste of money.
I did the exact same thing. I'm looking like $10. I could no, never mind.
That's a waste
It's
of
like
$10.
it's like I instantly had a flashback to me trying to beat them games, and I was like, nope. You know what? Never mind.
But the
I'm
flashback,
good.
instead of you remembering the flashback of you playing the game as a young child, the flashback is like the opening scene from Saving Private Ryan. Like, it's just battle and death. And like, you like, wait, do I really want to do this? I don't think I want
No,
to.
but you as a grown person, you're like, you know what? I'm way more experienced. I'm a grown-ass person. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not ready
I'm
for
grown.
I'm not that
I
grown.
done played this. I'm gonna trash
The
this game.
developer ain't that grown.
And
I
did you
challenged
go-
the developer
and
of
did you go-
Aladdin for N64 to play it front to back with not dying. I challenged that
And
person.
did you go and play that song? And you like, yeah, I'm still trash.
Yeah.
Yo, I to this day I still can't get past the what do you call this? I can't get past the Stampede on Lion King. I can't.
Yo, so talking about some BS.
You remember the Stampede?
I remember the Stampede.
Horrible.
Talking about some BS. I was playing Back for Blood the other day, and I finally beat Abomination after like trying 6 times. Finally got through it.
4th level?
Yeah,
Oh,
High fives.
appreciate you.
That shit took me. I don't want to talk about it. Let's go.
I finally got through it on Recruit, so I started the game over on Veteran, and I got through Act 1, and I got through Act 2, and I'm on Act 3 right now in Veteran. Yo, when I tell you Veteran is different, Veterans different because you go into an area where you're used to like 5 or 6 zombies, and there's like, I don't know,
30,
8 tall boys, 2 reekers, a spitter, a hawker, and then here comes a goddamn what's it called? A hag. Hag will just pop up out of nowhere, and then the game is over at that point. If you got to just run. You just have to run. That game has stressed me out way too much over the past few months, and I really need to sit that thing down. I really do, because at this point, I'm scared to continue Act 3 and Veteran. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
So, because I guess you're like me. This is the biggest acquisition in gaming history. You think, right?
That's what I believe. I don't believe there's going to be much that could top.
I mean, Microsoft has really,
because
really,
here was
they're trying to
the thing
saturate the market.
Here was the thing with me though. When it comes back, like going back to what I was saying, what used to irritate me with these PlayStation fanboys, is that they kept talking about how good the PlayStation was, and I was like, yo, you don't realize from a financial standpoint, if we talking about strictly business, software is what makes these companies money. And Microsoft just bought the most popular game ever, and they control the profit from that game.
The PS5 out here really about to be like Laserdisc. Yeah, it's good, but what can you play on it?
Wow.
Yeah, I said it.
You did.
And man,
Because it's true.
I got in some Facebook debates with some people. They kept talking about, but what about
You
this?
really
What about
did?
that? Man,
You couldn't help yourself.
I
did
jumped
you?
down the rabbit hole.
Why? Yo, get off
couldn't help-
Facebook. Yo, you need to get off them channels, bro.
But see, here was the thing. I was just, because what had happened was
feeding ignorance.
I was.
You should have tagged me. I'd have come down the rabbit hole with
Boy,
you.
y'all feeding in. Yo,
I
y'all
was, because it was because I can't stand the stupid, like I can't stand stupid logic. Like the logic was so stupid. I was like, here you go, you got me. Let's go.
Was the logic but PlayStation? Because that's
Basically.
usually what they say.
Basically, that's all the logic was.
or
But PlayStation.
or we. Like you don't work for Sony.
Yeah.
Stop. Stop.
And like I said, I jumped down the rabbit hole. I shouldn't have, because I usually don't. It was just that one day I had time. You caught me when I had time. And you said something stupid. Because I was like,
Those
but
are posts that
because
I hate them posts so much. Because
Dude,
Because it was like-
I can't, bro. I can't.
But he was, because one of the guys' argument was basically, but Sony's still outselling Xbox.
What?
I was like, bruh,
What does that have
you
to do
realize,
with anything?
but that's why I was telling him, I was like, bro, you realize that Microsoft is PC and Xbox. It don't matter if you outsell Xbox. They're still PC. There's a reason they call them PC Master Race. And right now, Xbox or Microsoft, as far as like Xbox gaming, controls the PC market.
it would be a better comparison to compare Game Pass to PlayStation Network.
That shit is
But
trash.
nobody's going to do that because it's lopsided as
PlayStation
hell.
Plus Network, whatever the fuck they're coming
It's
out with, that
trash.
shit is garbage.
Garbage.
It's got a new name now. It's going to come out with a new name.
Well,
It's
they
like
need to
it's
change
like
the name because of the
Project-
trash.
Project Pegasus, or I don't know, some kind of crazy shit.
What you going to have on there? Little Big Planet?
Probably.
Hey, that game kind of fun though.
It is, but it's old.
Old
It
as
is
hell.
old. That shit old. That
They,
shit old
they
as
not
me.
they not gonna pull like with Xbox and put like the new Horizon Zero Dawn on there for free.
Yo, that game about to blow up though. Just to let you know that.
I mean, we'll see what happens.
Yo, I'm playing first day.
Well, good for you.
Frozen Waste or Forbidden West. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, that game about to be fire.
You have fun. I salute you.
I'm on both though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Just got my new Xbox. Yeah, let's get it.
And it's better.
What, Keston?
I was about to say y'all mother's got a new system. I'm still sitting over here on last gen stuff. Bought my TV specifically for the new gen. I still ain't got one.
Oh, we love you. And
I
happy
appreciate
birthday
it.
again.
Still hate it.
I'll bring mine over to the house.
I don't want it.
So,
I don't want the pity.
wow.
I don't want the
Boy, that's some
pity.
petty shit, boy.
Hey, I was trying to be nice.
Yo, he was though. But I will say, so, everybody's talking about the Activision, acquire.
Mm-hmm.
People don't realize how big Blizzard is. Like, yo, Blizzard is massive with the Overwatch, and then you got Overwatch 2 coming out. You know, they're putting a lot of shit into Overwatch 2. You know, I mean, you got professional Overwatch League, which is fire, by the way. You know, you got the new Diablo that they're working on. You got WoW, which is, if you bring WoW to console, I don't know how that will. If they do, it's going to be terrible because you can't play WoW on console. You just can't.
To be honest, if they did bring it to console, I think they would just do it like Dragon Age.
It would be terrible though. It would be awful because there's so many macros and stuff that you attach to WoW. You can't do that with a controller. You have to have.
Yeah, but it's Xbox. So Microsoft will just build a keyboard that's compatible with the
that's
Xbox.
fine, but I'm saying if you bring it to a console and you try to use a controller, it's just not going to work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
it's just not going to work. And this is coming from like old school WoW players.
Yeah, but I feel like most games that are out now on new gen consoles, if they were PC specific before, we would be saying that about the new games too. Because there's so many extra controls on most new games
There are.
that you have to do combinations to unlock and
Trust me,
directionals to do certain things.
It would not work. It would not work. But if somehow Microsoft makes it to where console players of WoW can play WoW
And involve it in the ecosystem
involve it
with PC.
That would be a
game changer.
Man, that hurts my head thinking
Just
about
think
it.
about if they had the foresight to think about the acquisition before. Because think about the console in itself. The Series X is basically a PC.
A powerful PC, yeah.
A powerful PC at that. So what if they had the foresight to know, okay, we're going to drop this console. It's going to be as powerful as most gaming PCs at half the cost. And then, we're going to acquire the studio. We know they got WoW. We're going to change the game up a little bit, change the gameplay, make a keyboard for the Xbox.
They
Boom,
do though already.
you in. Well, yeah, it's Bluetooth or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm mad because when I was setting up my Series X, it was asking me about remote play. I didn't really realize what that was. But I set it up. And now all I get to do is pair an Xbox Series controller to my phone. And I can play my Series X on my phone from wherever.
Which is
I was
fire.
like, yo, fire. Bruh,
Yo,
blew my
Xbox,
mind. Blew my
Microsoft
mind.
is killing the game with the
Player experience.
that because I'm telling you, I can download my games from Game Pass strictly from my phone to my Xbox. That's huge. That's huge.
Oh, the new game drop? Let me go ahead and drop that on the Xbox. Get home, it's already updated and ready to go.
Exactly, and that's fire. That's super fire.
That goes back to what I was saying before. Microsoft invests in the user experience.
Yeah. So, I mean, Microsoft is really making big moves, big changes, and they got the right management in place. You know what I'm saying? They got the right management. They got the right people. They're really making it out here for us gamers. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, I mean, the sky's the limit. And so it just depends on what else are they going to do. Like, what else they going to acquire.
When I had my Xbox One and my PS4, I had PlayStation Network or a PlayStation Network account. And you got the free games just like Game Pass. The free games were not as good as the games that I could get on Game Pass for free. And because the experience was so lacking with my PS4, I just got rid of it. I was getting more for my money out of the Microsoft experience as I ever did out of the Sony experience.
Yeah.
Now,
because Game Pass makes a huge difference.
a huge
God
difference.
bless America. There's so many games on there, and all of them are great.
It's so
For what,
ridiculous.
20,
The
is it
catalog.
$20 a month?
15.
$15.
And that's the ultimate. That includes
Bro, you pay
Game
that
Pass,
Netflix.
Microsoft, EA.
Say what?
You pay that Netflix, and you're getting massive games, massive AAA games.
Yo, I've downloaded Forza Horizon 5,
Fire,
Halo Infinite,
fire,
and Back 4 Blood,
fire.
all through Game Pass for $15 a month.
I'm pretty sure I
That's
paid more
100
than that just for Back 4 Blood.
That's $180 worth of games. If I don't download anything else, I've paid for them games through Game Pass already for a whole year. And there's so much more. And the catalog just keeps growing. Every month there's 8-9 games that they're dropping. It's insane.
It's a huge market move, and it's amazing because what did I tell you, Keston? There's over 25 million people on Game Pass.
Yeah, something like that.
Like
it's well over 25 million.
There's a lot.
There's probably about 3 on PlayStation Network.
There's a shit ton of people on Game Pass, and Microsoft is just soaking in that money. Just give me all that. And you know what I'm saying? You know, to have that many people on Microsoft across the world too, you know what I'm saying? Microsoft, I mean, it wasn't received well in other countries. It was mainly an American market that they was prevalent in or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like Japan, they fucking can't stand Microsoft or Xbox.
They're Sony people.
Them are Sony folks. But you know what I'm saying? For them to have 25 million people, I know not all of them's not in America. So to be across the world like that, to be a strictly American market, I guess you could say, advertised gaming platform for just America, to be like that, and it's only growing. You know what I'm saying? Only growing because
I did the math one time.
Like I said, Game Pass is really changing the game. Like because I'm telling you, Sony's about to do the same exact thing with this new Project Pegasus. I think that's what it's called, or something else. With their when you can pay $15 a month and get these AAA games on PlayStation, they're going to do the exact same thing because they know they're losing the game race.
And real quick, just to point this out, because I did this math after you told me that. I was like, that's a lot of money. That is $4.5 billion a year just off Game Pass.
Yo, but will Sony have...
That is astronomical numbers.
Will Sony's network be able to compete with Microsoft's? Because Microsoft has been in the streaming game business since the 360. They understand what their gamers want. They want access to games for a nominal fee. And as long as they give you the option to download the game every once in a while or just access to it, you're good. I'm good. I would not have paid money for the San Andreas remake because I heard awful things about it. But it was on Game Pass. Glitchy. So I downloaded it and I've been playing it. So that's Microsoft got my money on a game that I would never get.
Yeah.
Can Sony do that?
Sony can,
but
and they will. They're going to make moves.
No, but here's the problem. Sony,
they have to, though.
If I had a PS5 right now, the game that I would be most interested in playing is the Spider-Man games.
Oh, beautiful games.
I want to play them games. Bad.
You need to play Back 4 Blood too.
I want to play that. I want to play the Logan game, and I want to play the Spider-Man games. If those games are not available on the Sony network, I'm not interested. And Sony, being as proprietary as they are, it was like, oh, we'll get you the game at a discount. It's $60, so you can pay $30. I'm not paying $30. I'm already paying you $28.99 a month because it's going to be more than Game Pass. I'll mark that right now.
Well, to be honest, they really can't. Oh, I will say this: I wouldn't be surprised if they made it more than Game Pass. But it wouldn't be a smart move for them to make
motherfucker. That
Has
shit
Sony
better not
made
be more
any
than
smart
15.
moves though? They dropped a PS5 with no consoles in stock. Now they're saying they can't make the ones that they said they was gonna make due to a chip shortage. Don't they make the chips? Like, what's going on here?
Then they said to combat the shortage of consoles, we're gonna make more PS4 Pros.
What
That's
in
what?
the fuck are y'all doing?
Y'all going backwards?
What we wanted.
Y'all Marty
That's
McFly in
not
this
what
bitch?
nobody wanted.
With the hoverboard?
Yo, with the pump up Nikes? Yo,
I need those Air Mags.
Sony really out here retrofitting y'all. Like, how y'all gonna let a company say, "Oh, we got y'all"?
Eating it up.
You know how
Die-hard
disrespected
fans.
I would feel if I had been waiting for a PS5. Like if I was Dash, and I've been over here waiting for my PS5. I got it in my cart on the Sony webpage and everything, and they hit me up. Oh, well, there's been a delay in PS5, so we'd like to offer you a PS4 from 2012. Bitch, you better take that shit out somewhere.
God dang it. I was about to take my drink. Son of a bitch.
Am I wrong though?
You're not wrong.
Because that's what they're doing.
That is.
Xbox said, "No, everything that we had that's old is old. We ain't supporting it no more. That's why I had to
Dash,
upgrade."
next time, man, you gotta come on here, man. You gotta give us your thoughts. It's probably
And defend yourself.
it might be very narrow-minded, but
What
you
did,
know what? We're
what
gonna
did
do
the
that,
haters
though.
say? But PlayStation? That's Dash's excuse. Dash gonna say, but PlayStation.
We.
But we are PlayStation.
Sony.
We are one.
That's what kind of TV you got. That's what I thought. Sony ass bitch.
Oh shit! He ain't even here to defend himself, but we don't give a
I'm
fuck.
sorry, Dash.
We don't give a fuck.
But yeah, like I said, even though I will still buy a PlayStation 5,
Of course.
I still say PlayStation is not doing.
But when will you
They're
get
not giving.
your
They're not giving
PS5
the.
though?
They're not giving their players.
2024?
I was
They're-
about to say I'm
damn.
focused on getting the Xbox right
They're
now.
not giving their players the justice that they deserve.
Yeah,
And let's
They're
not
really
talk
not.
about the way that Microsoft is allowing their players to get these consoles. Yo, if it wasn't for Microsoft
All access.
All Access,
Yo, let's go.
let's go. If it was not for Microsoft saying, yo, you want an Xbox? We got you, fam. We got you.
I fuck with y'all.
I fucked with y'all. I was like, okay, clickety, clickety, click. Oh, shit. It's going to be here this week.
You're welcome.
Thank you, fam. I appreciate you, boss. Because, it was the most fire thing. Sony, like, hey, we got you a PS4.
well, I was about to say his. I got to say something about Sony because that is that is one major, and that goes back to what I was saying. Xbox cares about their players because I went on apparently there's this thing you can do with PS5s to where you go on PlayStation's website and you basically sign up to get a notification when PS5s are available, and they'll give you the option to buy it directly from Sony. Right? I signed up for that 3 or 4 weeks ago. Haven't seen one email about it.
Wow.
That's because they cut the number of PS5s that they were going to produce this year from 15-something million to 13-something million. That's a lot of millions.
To make more PS4s?
I mean, if you got parts to make PS4s, why don't you have parts to make PS5s?
Sony, boy, what are y'all doing?
And that PS4 better not be the same price it was in 2012, because I will slap a motherfucker. You telling me you gonna slap a new sticker on the PS4 Pro and charge me $499 still? We gonna have words.
I don't think they're doing that. I
Ain't
think
no
it was
damn way.
$299.
How much?
I'm not buying one for
$299.
$299. $100 more than I get a PS5.
I'm not judging. I'm just saying I think it's $299.
Yeah.
But either way,
Well, if it's
I would.
$299, that's not bad.
You know what though? I want to know in the comments.
But you get an Xbox
What y'all
Series S
think?
for that.
You know what I'm saying? What do y'all feel? I don't want to say the superior system, but who do you rock with? You know what I'm saying? Let us know. Let us know what you rock with. Right?
Yeah. I say we really didn't talk much about Sony and Bungie though. We kind of like skimmed over
you
that.
know, it's like it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I will say this though about Bungie, because this is something I forget the dude's name, but he's like the head of gaming for PlayStation. But he said that part of the acquisition of Bungie was so they could get funded for a new IP. So there might be a new IP coming from Bungie that's going to be a PlayStation.
Destiny 3?
Ew.
I mean, they're not gonna fucking come out with nothing else.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. There's supposed to be something in the works that's going to be a PlayStation
I like Bungie,
exclusive.
but Bungie's very narrow-minded. You know what I'm saying? They
It's probably gonna be another looter shooter.
They stick to their one gun,
What's
and that's
the
it.
point of a Destiny 3? It's just going to be a DLC of Destiny 1 and 2.
You gonna play that bitch though?
I might
No, you
until
will.
I put it down and get lost and never play it again.
God dang it!
But I got Xbox Game Pass, so it's all good. It don't matter.
It won't be on there.
It'll be on there.
No, it won't. It's not a AAA game now.
Watch me.
What are you gonna do? You gonna
I'm gonna bogart the PlayStation the PlayStation Network on my Xbox because my console is more powerful. Check the spec sheet.
play the tape?
Play the tape. It's on black and white. It's in the book.
Hey man, I just want to say it's been a long time. We love y'all. I'm so happy to be back.
Yeah.
I'm really happy to be back.
It was a long, 3-4 weeks?
About a month.
4 weeks.
It's been a while. We had a lot of stuff going on.
We missed y'all for sure. We're sorry about the hiatus.
Had some life stuff, but we here. We here back. We back.
And before we go out, we do need to talk about one more thing. Snoop Dogg, Doggy Dogg, bought Death Row Records.
Martha Stewart, Snoop Dogg.
Martha Stewart, Snoop Dogg bought Death Row Records.
The king of weed?
Of all the moves, I was surprised
Mr. 420
about.
himself?
Yeah, Mr. Snoop Lion at one point.
Like I said,
With Eddie Murphy?
No, this dude's name, he changed his name to Snoop Lion.
No, but he did a song with Eddie Murphy.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I girl wants to party on a time, party on a time.
Yo, the song was actually kind of fire. I can't remember the name of the
Hey,
song.
man, Eddie Murphy fire though, man.
Eddie Murphy had
on Eddie.
I was like, where did Eddie Murphy get them dreads from, though?
But how
Like,
you doing?
he just had dreads. It's like, when did this happen?
You want to see a big slide down the slide?
I was like, Norbert, where you get them dreads from, son?
Shut up, Norbert.
Rasputin gonna get you, boy.
I'll show you a big slide down the slide.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Who was it? Cat Williams and oh my man. Why can't I think
Eddie
of his
Griffin.
name? Eddie Griffin. Yo, the pimps in that movie. Dying. It's raining white women. My prayers have been answered. My prayers ain't been answered because I asked for a brand new Cadillac. I'm sorry, that was
The fact that Snoop Dogg has enough money to buy out fucking Suge Knight.
well. First of all, Suge Knight, don't come after me, but you've been in prison, so where your money at, though? Who been holding your money?
Bro, I ain't saying shit about that man.
I'll say shit about him. Where your money at, bro? Where your stacks at? Snoop Dogg bought you out. He said, this is my studio.
I really pray he don't hear this.
Come at me, bruh, in the 864.
he's only saying this because he knows Suge ain't getting out no time soon.
Motherfucker, people's been saying that for years. People got more power in prison than they do out here.
I like to see it.
Lord, you
No, you
crazy
don't.
as fuck.
If I go missing, blame Suge
Look,
Knight.
Suge, don't get the wrong light skin, brother. You know what I'm saying? Get the man with the hair. I'm bald.
I'm gonna say just don't pay
I'm bald as hell.
Just
My
don't pay
name is
attention to
Camden.
No, bitch, I'll kill you.
Look, just don't pay attention to us. Just don't pay attention. You see what's on the table. Don't pay attention to us. No.
His face and my name. I
My
hate
name
you so
Cam.
much.
He said it's
Look, I'm just saying, if my man had stacks, he wouldn't have had to sell his studio to
man.
Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg said, hey, I got the dollars. Suge Knight says, shit, I need commissary.
I mean, but I wonder if he's gonna come out with new artists though.
I don't see why not.
But, like, is there some West Coast heat that we don't know about yet?
Eddie Murphy.
There it is.
My girl wants to party on the time, party. Party on the time.
There was somebody on Death Row that was actually a pretty good rapper. I can't think of his name though. I only heard him once though, so I don't even know if he's still rapping.
He must not be that hot. But
But anyways, I mean, I say that's a big move to buy the label that made you who you are. Even though he went to No Limit and No Limit is really what blew him up, but still.
But Snoop has had like one of the greatest transitions from starting at nothing, going in as an unknown to a record label, and then becoming what Snoop became. This dude has had his hand in literally everything.
I mean, he has his own language. I mean, let's be for real. Snoop is revolutionary when it comes to this hip hop game.
This man actually coined the phrase for shizzle. A whole generation of us went around izzling words that didn't need to be izzled.
Yeah, they were everything was izzled.
Everything was izzled.
I just took a shizzle.
My nizzle.
For shizzle.
I was watching the television.
This is why my ass went T-Pizzle.
And here we are still doing it. Decades later, this man really went out here and did this. And I got to salute the man for that.
And the dude smoked more weed than goddamn the whole country in England.
Somebody was talking about they tried to have a smoking contest with Snoop Dogg,
Which is stupid.
Stupid.
and
Wiz
like
Khalifa's the only dude I know that smoked more than
no, there's actually a video of him and Snoop on stage because that's his nephew.
Mm-hmm.
He was on stage smoking with Snoop. And he lost.
Snoop outsmoked that bug. He was like,
And Snoop was still going.
still going.
He could have it wasn't
Hard.
like he was like close to coughing, like he was going still, and then you just see like Wiz like start coughing up all the smoke and go over to the side.
I know a lot of professionals. I don't know Snoop Dogg personally, but that mug is a professional smoker.
Yep.
I've seen videos from this man, and there was a Breakfast Club episode where he was talking about talking to Charlamagne. Charlamagne was like, "Yo, I want to get some of this Moon Rocks," and Snoop said, "No, what's wrong with you, son? Moon Rocks is crazy." He said, "Regular weed, like I don't know, 10, 12% THC. Moon Rocks 60." Then motherfucker made another kind of Moon Rocks that's 80%. He was like, "That's too much for you, bruh. It's too much for me." And he said, "I do this all day long."
60% THC? No,
Well, I was
bro.
about to say no
Ain't
because
no
there
damn
was
way.
it was Moon Rock, but there's something else called Sun Rock.
Sun Rock, that's what he said.
He said Sun Rock. He said he tried Moon Rock, and he said Moon Rock was too much, and he said there was something called Sun Rock he tried.
It was 80% THC.
Yeah, it was like 80% THC. He said never again.
He said he'll mix it.
Yeah, he'll mix it with something, but he won't.
Bro,
he
I'd
won't
be in a
smoke that straight.
catatonic state. Yo, I would be dead. You couldn't talk to me. Literally, I can barely handle 5%, let alone 60. Yo, I'm dead. I'm dead.
You take one hit and just float off.
I'm gonna eat
One hit, you ain't even got to take a hit.
Bro,
you
I'm
catch second hand.
I'm going to eat 42 boxes of cereal.
Yo, what was that weed they was smoking in Don't Be a Menace? He said, "Oh, don't hit that. That shit called death."
No, that's cat weird. Not deaf, nigga, deaf. What, you mean I can't hear shit when I hit?
So you smoke that, you won't be able to hear shit.
But I got shit to do.
He said, "He dead." Yo, pass that.
Oh, Loke Dog. USSR.
Bro. I gotta go back and watch that movie. Oh, I can't stand it.
All day.
Oh, that was a funny movie.
Oh, man.
But anyways, I just wanted to make sure we got that out because
Yeah,
that's
that's
a
cool.
big move.
Yeah, true story. True story.
But anyways,
Hulu, I'm still mad at y'all. Get John DiMaggio. Make this happen. Because I will cancel my Hulu subscription right now.
I got to point something out though. Hulu is owned by Disney, so Disney is who we need to be talking to about it.
Disney, y'all got money. Pay this man. All this money y'all did with this Spider-Man movie and all these Marvel Cinematic Universe TV shows.
On next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Y'all gonna cut me off like that?
No, I just wanted to do that because I just love it.
Disney.
No, fuck you, man. You try to get Suge Knight after me. I don't like you. I don't like you at all.
Disney.
Isn't that the
Hire
second time
Suge
you tried to
Knight.
get somebody
Yo,
after?
fourth, I think.
I'm sorry. I be saying a lot of things. But Disney, here, I'm going to give y'all the action plan. Okay, step 1, pay Suge Knight. Step 2, break him out of prison. Step 3, send him to Hulu. And then John DiMaggio's there. It's magic. I don't know what happens after that. But once Suge Knight gets to Hulu, everything will be right. I think. Or somebody will be dead. I don't know.
Oh my goodness. He done sick Suge Knight after Camden, and he done sick Suge Knight after John DiMaggio.
I'm sorry.
You own something tonight.
My name is not Camden. My name is Abbas John Fakunajad. That's my name.
My name is
Take that.
Abdul Zimbabwe.
Abdul Zimbabwe. I like it.
Hey,
AZ?
that shit fits.
It would. Light skinned motherfucker.
Oh,
We back, baby.
We back.
anyways, it's been fun.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. I gotta play Dash for a little bit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Dash would come in right about now with the, no music.
Right? Random ass. And you do all the.
We love you, Dash. Jesus Christ.
Anyways, it's been fun.
It's been real.
Oh yeah,
Hopefully y'all didn't miss us too much.
we back, baby.
Maybe y'all did, but we back.
We missed y'all a lot.
We did. But anyways, love y'all. I'm Keston.
I'm Camden,
I'm Adrian.
and that's Kirby.
We out.